All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Jerry Springer. I am your host. Whoever Donald Trump's press secretary is, I don't know his or her name, but that's who I am. And we have a new episode today. We're filming early today. Let's see, I got some stuff I have to do, so I'm knocking out recording early. Let's see, housekeeping. Wow, is there really no housekeeping? I do want to come out and say, if you can like and subscribe,
fuck being rational.
That would be awesome, dude, and I would appreciate it, and it would help the numbers. And I think I cursed too much, and I just pressed the curse button. Oh, I should bleep that out. That would be funny. With YouTube, if you do bad words in the first, 10 or 30 minutes, then they push your content away in the algorithm. So I do that a lot. I do it often because I don't know what else to say.
It's not enough.
You know what I mean?
Nigga, what? Monster! Nigga, what?
So they just went a lot of bad words. So I also I use this service called Canva, Canva. It is Photoshop for really dumb people. I use that to make my thumbnails, and I've been removing the background of images and then adding that to this fucking Windows wants me to update, and it makes me so annoyed, dude. God, it makes me so annoyed. Go away. Let me live my life and do what I want to do, not what you want to do, you idiot. Oh, shit. Anyway, so I've been removing the background of images. Wow, I'm so unstable.
Nigga, what?
And, you know, when you kind of learn something new, you kind of go overboard with some of the aspects of it. And I've made some shitty thumbnails. And thumbnails play a fucking big part in people clicking on the video or not. And thumbnails can be so corny, dude. There's dudes just like... And for the listeners, you can't see the stupid face I just made, but thumbnails are fucking whack, dude. They're whack. They're as whack as online reviews. Except I read a lot of reviews because I buy products, so I'm just a hypocrite, I guess. Let's see, dude. Why did I start talking about my thumbnails? Like and subscribe.
Nigga, what? It's not enough.
And that would really help me. Last video got 5 views, I think, and it's fine. You know, they can all be winners, but they should be, and that's how I feel about it because I don't want to bartend anymore. I would love to fucking... My cords, I'm not situated. I haven't eaten today. And I don't like when the wheels of my chair are on the microphone cord or my headphones. These are expensive headphones. You know how many times I've yanked these headphones? Standing up out of this chair, they get snagged on this amp. But when I'm doing guitar practice, the chair is on the headphones and I go to stand up and it just yanks. And this is not an auxiliary that you can replace the cord for this headphone. Bayer Dynamics, Bayer, is that their name? Dynamics? They make headphones like that, but they are of lesser quality. They're for headphones that are more for your iPhone. And these need an amp. You know what I mean? These need an amp to push the volume. So these wouldn't sound good in your using your phone or laptop straight into the laptop. And these need an amp, but they sound better. Well, they sound more true. Anyways, doesn't matter. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's see. My finger. Yeah, my finger's healing. But, well, my voice, do I cut that out? Now, here's the dilemma now. My voice just cracked. You heard it. I heard it. The Lord heard it. I'm 31 years of age. October, I'll be 32. And my voice just cracked. Now, the question is, do I edit that out? Hard cut in the podcast. I have one camera. It's not smooth cuts where you cut a section out and you smooth it over by switching the camera angle. That's a smooth cut, baby. That's, hot knife and butter, as the boomers say. Do I do that? I mean, I can't do that. Do I do a hard cut where it's just a section was cut out, no camera angle was changed, I have one camera, and clearly something was cut out? Or do I stay true to my audience, true to myself in my heart, and leave the voice crack in? Because it's who I am, and this is my podcast. But I'm 31. I'm not going... Listen, I'm glad you asked as well. Despite what a lot of people think, I'm not going through puberty. I'm not. At least I don't think so. I haven't had a physical. Listen, here's the thing, buddy. I haven't had a physical in a long time, but I'm mostly certain I'm not going through puberty. Now, I don't know if my vocal cords are illiterate or they just didn't get the memo. Maybe the rest of my body is lazy and they're not good at communicating. Everybody has this issue at work. Everybody has a coworker who's not that good at communication. Maybe my body, specifically my balls or whatever, don't communicate with my vocal cords to let them know, hey, we've dropped. You're good. You can stop crack. We don't need it anymore. We're good. Everything's good. We're good. I don't think they told that to my vocal cords because my vocal cords at the weirdest times, you know what I mean? At the weirdest times, decide to just... Is the crack meter, is it a knob or is it a button? I'd imagine the voice crack is a button. Yeah. My vocal cords decide to press that crack button. And I mean your voice cracking, not crack rock. Shout out, family history or whatever. So again, I digress. Do I leave it in or do I cut it out? Because this is by now been like fucking 4 minutes. So I think I have to leave it in. Right? Here's what you do. You comment below. You comment below whether or not I should leave in the voice crack or cut it out, brother. Let me know so I can know what to do.
Fuck being rational.
What was I saying when my voice cracked? Let's see. Like, subscribe. Do all that cool stuff. Let's get some sponsors, dude. Let's just keep this page going, dude. Every single Monday, baby, we're doing it. We're killing it. We're crushing it, baby. Guess what I did today? Comment your guess of what I did today. And then pause. Moment of silence. Boom, baby. Brush my teeth and made my bed, bitch. We're not even 10 minutes in and I'm cursing too much. So this video is also going to get 12 views and it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay because that's life, dude. And that's just how we do it. Also, I owe an apology to Coca-Cola, trademark, and I want to get this out of the way up top. I owe them an apology. A few episodes ago, I went on a Jesus. Cut that.
Fuck being rational. It's not enough.
A few episodes ago, I went on a rant, probably 12-minute rant, on how Diet Coke and Coke Zero, they're the same, and it's just a scheme to lure the younger population into drinking Diet Coke because the alternative is no soda. My thought was that Coca-Cola wanted to lure in the people who don't drink soda, period, by making a label that was not as lame as the gray Diet Coke label. So they made the Coke Zero label, which looks much cooler. Red label, black cap, it's appealing. Listen, it's appealing. And I'll say this about Coca-Cola, trademark. Well, I could have said that better. That was not good delivery. And I'll say this about Coca-Cola. Trademark. That was perfect. We're cutting all this out. You know what's funny is I'm editing. I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not taking any of this out. So the listeners and the viewers are probably going to hate this. But anyways, Coca-Cola, they're so fucking good at advertising. When I see a Coca-Cola commercial, I want Coke so bad. And not a lot of commercials do that. Even beer commercials are mostly lost on me. But when I'm sitting in the theater and the fucking Coke ad comes on before the trailers, I crave Coca-Cola, trademark, so badly, dude. So shout out Coca-Cola. Shout out Coke Zero. Coke Zero is better. Coke Zero is better. I've been drinking it. I've had probably 3 Coke Zeros in the past 9 days. And it is better, bitch. It's better.
Monster! Fuck being rational.
So, my apologies to Coca-Cola. I spoke too soon. I didn't do enough testing and experiments. And now I have. So thank you, buddy, for the fucking whatever. Go get a Coke Zero if you don't have Coke Zero. Go get one. It's good. It's good, baby. I bought new speakers. This went from no housekeeping to all the housekeeping possible. Video diary. Fucking, you're in my journal right now. I bought new speakers. I bought the Numi BS5 bookshelf speakers. That's what BS stands for, idiot. Bookshelf 5 speakers, Numi. They are whatever watts and whatever power, and they're passive speakers. That's the main point. They're passive speakers. My Edifier speakers were powered, which means that the amplifier is on the inside of the speaker, and passive speakers means they need... Am I wheezing? If I'm wheezing, put it in the comments.
Nigga, what?
Passive speakers need an external amplifier, which I also bought. I bought a very cheap one. I bought the Fosse BT28 Pro. Chinese made, shout out China, Chinese made external amplifier. I watched hours of demos and reviews and all this stuff. It's too late to not curse now. All this shit on YouTube. It's not shit, actually. It's actually quality content. And I was so certain that I was going to get these new speakers and I was going to get this amp and everything was going to be perfect and the whole world was going to be rainbows and sunshine and fucking whatever else, dude. Candies and whatever. Muffins or whatever. Chocolate cake. So I was certain everything was going to be awesome. And turns out it's not, dude. So I've been really frustrated with that. I upgraded my record player and it just hasn't panned out like I thought. I almost returned all the stuff. I almost went right to the store and I almost said,
Nigga, what? Fuck being rational is not enough.
and gave all the stuff back, dude. But I didn't do it. I decided to keep all the stuff because really, I think just my amp was too close to my record player, which has an internal preamp, which is a lower quality preamp. It's a Fluence RT81. Not the Plus, just the regular. It's a great turntable. It's a great fucking entry level, almost hi-fi turntable, high fidelity. It's if you're into high fidelity, if you're into high quality audio, and you don't already have equipment, the Fluence RT81 turntable is an excellent purchase. It's like $250, and you get just the turntable. You don't get speakers, but it's awesome. I keep sniffling into the mic, and then I regret it, but I keep not thinking to not do it.
Nigga, what?
So if you're looking at turntables, the Fluence is awesome. What I bought when I got my turntable, the speakers I got were the Edifier R1280T. On Amazon, they were $100 at the time. They're $115 now. Inflation, math, school, learning. They're $115 now, and I'd say they're still worth it. I really like them. I still do. I'm going to keep them. Listen, my sister's birthday was 2 days ago. My plan was to buy her a Audio-Technica turntable and give her my old speakers. But when my new speakers got here and they didn't work like I wanted them to, I was like, oh, I'm going to return this and use my old speakers. So I didn't do that. I bought her a JBL Bluetooth speaker anyways. Doesn't matter. So I bought the Edifiers, the powered speakers, and I used them for a long time. And then I bought these new speakers, these passive speakers, these Numis BS5. I don't remember the exact specs and numbers and shit, but they are significantly bigger. More bass response. They go down to 50 hertz. The Edifiers only go down to 80. So there's a lot more bass. And I have my entire setup sitting on my desk. And it's like, I like my desk, but it's old. It's beaten up. It barely works. It has like 2 levels, and the inner layer pulls out. It rolls out. That function barely works. None of that matters. The point is, it is a, not high quality desk. It's not super heavy. It's not super dense. It's very thin top. So the vibration from the bass in the new speakers vibrates the whole table, and the needle on the turntable picks up that vibration and then sends it back out of the speakers. So there's this feedback loop of vibration, and it creates distortion, which in my high fidelity journey, I'm too inexperienced to have foreseen. So I'm dealing with that. You know what I mean? I have a floating shelf. I don't know if it's in frame. My keyboard is just covered with everything that was on my floating shelf. I have the amplifier up there, which is a nice little amp. That shit was like $100. There's a Bluetooth function. There's treble and bass control, which you kind of need for a cheap amp. You kind of need that. And for cheap speakers, you kind of need that. But it's a little too sensitive for the preamp in my turntable. But I ordered some speaker stands, and I'm going to put those in my room, obviously. I might put sand in them to make them more dense and heavy. I also bought isolation pads. They're these foam pads, And those get here today. I'm going to use those on my desk until the speaker stands get here. And even when the speaker stands get here, I'm going to use those on the stands. It just isolates the speaker more. So that was gross. That was a fucking black tea burp. Hot black tea burp. The stands and the isolation pads just make sure that you're only hearing the speaker and not the vibration from whatever surface the speaker is on. So I'm very excited about that. I will probably put all this stuff back on the floating shelf and put the amp on the desk where the left speaker used to be. Hopefully it's not too close to the turntable, but you know, it's the journey I'm on with this fucking audio. I just love high quality audio. I love listening to music and hearing all the details, nice bass, fucking really pretty highs and mids. I just really like that shit. So that's where I'm at with that. Maybe in a year or so, I will do some more upgrades. You know, you don't want to do too much all at once because it's very expensive, dude. It's too much. Or
Fuck being rational.
Damn it.
Nigga, what? It's not enough.
That's the one I wanted to hit. I will edit that. What else was I going to say? Yeah, dude, a turntable's it's really 4 parts. It's the turntable, which goes into the preamp, which goes into the amp, which goes into the speakers. And the preamp just takes the small signal and makes it bigger and then pushes it into the amp, which amplifies it in the speakers, and the speakers play it. So, pretty cool, bitch. Let's see, dude. Also, I want to say shout out to Highway 77, dude. I will say if there was a purge day, a day where we had a purge where you can commit any crime and have no punishment for that crime being done. If we had that day, like in the movies, one day, I would... Well, first of all, throughout the year, I would be collecting license plate numbers from bad drivers on Interstate 77. Northbound or southbound, doesn't matter. Anybody can get it. I would be collecting license plate numbers. And then on the purge day, I would track these people down. Like Liam Neeson in the Taken series, I would track them down, find them, and not only kill them, but I would torture them. I would torture them so good, better than anyone's ever been tortured, and then kill them. Because here's the thing, dude. There should be some sort of etiquette on the highway, but there's not. You know what I mean? There's no etiquette. There's no, oh, they clearly want to go faster, let me move. Or this car's trying to pass me in the right lane because I won't move. So I'm going to speed up. Listen, if you're on the highway and you're in the fast lane and someone tries to pass you in the cruising lane and you speed up just to be spiteful, then you deserve to be purged. If you brake check anyone on the highway for no good reason, you're in the fast lane, you're going 75, and you feel like that's fine. You feel like, oh, I'm already going 75, or maybe even, oh, I'm already going 80, so why should I get over? Because, I'm glad you asked, it's not about you. No one person dictates the maximum speed in the passing lane, except state troopers and a judge. But that's it. In the state, obviously. And that's it.
Nigga, what?
No pedestrian gets to dictate the maximum speed in the passing lane. And I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. That's just an objective truth about life and how the world works and mathematics in the mitochondria. So it just grinds my gears. You know what I mean? I drive 77 for 30 minutes, 4 days. Actually, no. 30 minutes to work, 30 minutes home, 4 days a week. And just the amount of disrespect that I put up with, man, it's unbelievable. But I don't know. Who cares, really? I mean, I care. I just don't know how to transition into my next topic. So fucking figure that out, dude. Figure that out, YouTube, you idiot. Let's see. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and Zelensky. Damn, I gotta go soon. Trump and J.D. Vance had a meeting with Zelensky, the president of the Ukraine, and they got into an argument. And there's like an hour-long video. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. And honestly, dude, to be honest, TBH with all of you and my fans, I don't like talking about politics, dude. When the election happened, I talked about it more than I wanted to, and then I regretted it. Because I just think it's kind of lame, and I think it's just not worth it to fucking care about. So I will preface with that. But it was interesting. They got into an argument in the Oval Office. It's interesting, dude. It's interesting. In a people watching type of vibe way. Jesus Christ. In a people watching sense, it was interesting. And Zelensky, I don't know. I don't think he wants peace. You know what I mean? I don't think he wants peace. And my favorite quote from the whole thing was,
And I'd be so tough.
I'd be so tough, Donald Trump.
And I'd be so tough. And I'd be so tough. And I'd be so tough.
Nigga, what?
So, yeah, that happened, and I don't have much to say about it. I was going to write about this topic to, find the funny in it, but I didn't watch enough of the interview. I saw like probably 9 minutes of the hour or whatever was released. So, check it out, dude. Check out the argument. It's pretty interesting. J.D. Vance kind of pops off on Zelensky, dude. It's wild. It's wild to watch world leaders just kind of argue with each other. Because then you realize they're just people. Just like you and me. Excuse me, you and I. So, I thought that was interesting. Let's see. Now I'm just rushing. I have to leave. I have to leave in like 15 minutes. Yeah, I have to leave in 15 minutes. Now I'm rushing. But it's cool. We're at 30 minutes. Let's see. Oh, dude. Fuck. Got that? Dude, warmer weather I really can't wait for because my hands, I have Raynaud's, and my hands, when they get cold, they turn white. It looks like I'm dying when it happens. And pretty sure I broke this finger. The very, very, very tip of it. And I burned some other fingers. And I think they're taking longer to heal because I don't have good blood flow in my hands. So I'm just waiting for it to be miserably hot because I fucking can't wait for it to be miserably hot, dude. I might start running midday just when it's dangerously hot. Just have my body be warm. Also, and I'll end with this because I do have to go. I have to pick up my little sissy. She needs a ride for, she hit a deer. She has to drop her car off. Doesn't matter, but, I've been going through Kendrick Lamar's discography. I was so blown away by the halftime performance that I was like, oh, Kendrick is a GOAT. He is a GOAT. So I've been going through his discography. I haven't listened to Section 80, and I have not listened to a lot of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. whenever I started from the beginning, I was God damn. Whenever I started from, am I gonna throw up? What is wrong with me? Whenever I started from the beginning, I don't think I was super aware of Section 80, so I started at Good Kid, Mad City. I just went through that a few times. I had been through that, but I went through it again. And then I went to, and I had a hard time saying this a couple weeks ago. I went to Pimp a Butterfly, which I think is my favorite. The music in it, it's unbelievable, dude. It's so good. There's so many people involved with that album. There's so many people involved with every Kendrick album, but the funk on To Pimp a Butterfly is unreal. It's unbelievable. It's my favorite. I love it. Recently, I've been on Untitled Unmastered, which is also unbelievable. Real short, 8 songs, really short, but it's so good, dude. O2, is it 04? It's either 04 or 06, and of course 07, like probably the hypest track on there. So good, dude. That's a great album. I'm about to start Mr. Morale. I'm about to start it. I've just been going in order after Mr. Morale, and I listen to GNX every other day still. Damn. Back before I had an Apple Music subscription, I bought Damn. So I've listened to Damn probably 200 times. Although the thing where if you listen to it backwards, it's a story of someone falling apart. And listening to it forwards is the story of someone getting it together. I have been listening to it backwards now. When Kendrick put out the collector's edition of Damn, there's no added track, there's no extra tracks. It's just the whole album backwards. And people were listening to it and they're like, "Oh, this is a story of someone falling in to lust, fear, ego, all these fucking things." Whereas the original release, the original order of songs is someone kind of shedding those things. So that's super cool. I've been really just fascinated by that, dude. I've also been trying to read lyrics and really dive into these lyrics because Kendrick says shit that like you don't even first, second, third, fourth, fifth listen, you don't even quite catch it. I mean, some people do because some people are lyric people. I'm not a lyric person. I like drum, I like bass, I like vocal melody. I like lyrics, but that's what attracts my ear. And God forbid guitar be in a song out. That's what it'll pull my ear to it. That's what pulls my ear. Some people lyrics, they hear a song twice and they know every word. That's just not me. One's not better than the other. It's just people are different with that. So I've been trying to look at the lyrics and because Kendrick, man, it's so deep. He's my number 2 now. Kendrick's my number 2. I'm announcing it. And yeah, dude. He's one of the GOATs. He's one of the GOATs. I would say, no, actually I won't say that. Because him and Tyler are so different. I almost said I think he's better than Tyler. As solely a rapper, I think he is. I think he is. As overall musician, I don't think he is. So, and they're different. They're different styles. Dude, if they collabed, I would cry. I would cry tears out of my eyes. So, dude, if you like hip hop, check out Kendrick's discography, and really actively listen to it. Don't passively listen to it. Actively fucking listen to it. It's good shit. But I have to go, guys. I have to go do stuff. So thank you guys for being here. We did good time. Thank you for being here, man. As always, if you're new, welcome. If you've been here, thank you. I love all of you so much, new or regular. Thank you so much. Stay black or whatever, white, Asian, Hispanic. Stay whatever you are. Make your bed, brush your teeth. And I always say make your bed, brush your teeth. I've never elaborated on it. But what I mean by that, I do mean it literally. I mean it as literal as possible. Even if you wake up at 3 p.m., make your bed. It'll be a better day than if you don't. It will. It objectively will. But take that mindset to other aspects in your life. Don't cut little corners. Do your shit and do it well, you know? If you're going to do something, do it well. So yeah, that's what I mean by that. Don't cut the little corners, cuz you're annoying the people around you. But you're really just, you're shorting yourself. So, make your bed, brush your teeth. Find a hobby, stay off of Twitter, stay off of Facebook, and just enjoy your life, dude. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. My team and I, we're trying to get this fucking podcast going, and I think I'm at episode 85. And phase 1 of the podcast, before video, I did 39 episodes, and then I didn't do an episode for about 2 years. So I did 39 episodes before I stopped. Now I'm on 85. That means I've done 46 episodes without stopping. I think there was a week or two I missed just because I had either a vacation or was sick and I didn't have episodes banked. Now I have episodes banked. I have 2 episodes banked this will be episode 2 I have banked right now. So this episode will come out 2 weeks from today. Anyways, I missed a couple weeks. But I'm trying not to. Even though it doesn't really get views, no sponsors, takes up almost all of my Monday. Because this is only 35, 40 minutes. But I had to prep the episode. I had to get...
It's not enough being rational. What, master?
I had to get sound bites ready. And then I have to edit. I have to export this for the video and then edit the audio only version. Like, it takes up my Monday. But I'm keeping it going because I would like for it to pop up. If I could make, if I made $150 a month on the podcast, that would be significant. That would be, that would be cool. So, if I could, listen, and this is real, if I could pay my car payment with the podcast, that would change my life. That would change my whole life. That's $445.80 a month. If I could pay my car payment with this podcast, that would literally change my fucking whole entire life. So I'm keeping it going, brother. I'm making my bed. I'm brushing my teeth most day. I brush my teeth at least once every day. I'll say that. I don't always do it right before bed. That's my fucking issue right now, but that's irrelevant. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, just like and subscribe. That does really help. Like and subscribe. Thank you for everyone that watches, but a like and subscribe helps. And that's it. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going on. I need to leave. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
If any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time! I didn't think so. 今日はこれまでにしましょう。